If you are new to the law of attraction, you might sometimes get a little bit confused when you hear other people talk about manifesting, visualizing, trusting the universe, and vibrating high. What does all this stuff mean? The truth is, the law of attraction is the most powerful law in our universe and is working every moment of every day. What you think about, you attract. If you think negative thoughts, you are going to begin attracting negative things into your life. But if you're offering up positive thoughts, you are going to experience many more positive things in your life. In short, whatever you think is reflected back to you and becomes your reality. While the law of attraction can be explained and utilized in more advanced terms, this specific video will be a nice and easy beginner's guide if you are a true beginner. This video will be the launching pad you need to get you set and ready to begin learning all about the law of attraction. So make sure you watch all the way to the end of this video as we go through everything, all of what the law of attraction is and the exact steps you can take to begin manifesting everything, all of your dreams, into this reality. Welcome back to Manifesting Guys channel, with a video on the law of attraction and manifestation. I am Jennifer and this video is going to be a step-by-step beginner's guide to using the law of attraction. I'll show you the exact steps in easy and simple terms that you can start utilizing today in your life. And if used correctly, you can start seeing some incredible changes taking place as soon as honestly an hour from now. It is that powerful. Now, before we dive in, I do ask if you could just take a quick moment and please smash the subscribe button down below, so I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. The law of attraction, in basic terms, is one of the most powerful laws in the universe. Just like the law of gravity, the law of attraction is always working. It is powered by the thoughts that we think. Can you think of a day where you may have woken up in the morning and maybe stubbed your toe when you got out of bed and got very angry? Then you went into the bathroom and there was no toothpaste left, and that just set you off even more. Then you tried to get to work, but you were stuck in traffic. Many people think of this as just a bad day, and there is nothing that they can do about it. The truth is you've attracted these happenings into your life based on your negative thoughts. Had you gotten out of bed and stubbed your toe, but instead of getting angry about it, you found a way to keep your thoughts in positive motion, you may have not attracted the other negative happenings from happening during your morning or during that day. The reason for this is your thoughts are energy and energy attracts like energy. So when you think a negative thought, you are attracting a similar energy into your physical experience. When you hear people talking about vibrations and good vibes, what they are referring to here is the thoughts you are thinking. Since everything in our world is energy, it's all vibrating at a certain frequency. You must match up the frequency to the things that you want in order to bring them into your reality. Think of this like a radio station. Okay, the same goes for the laws of the universe. You can't enjoy an abundant life filled with money if you are tuned to the frequency of lack and poor. Now that brings us to the next point. The law of attraction can also be utilized in manifesting desires and outcomes in your life. Do you want more money? Do you want more love? Do you want more happiness? There are certain steps you can take to allow the law of attraction to bring those things to you. Imagine the universe is like one big genie, and anything you ask, it will bring to you as long as you match up to that vibration or that frequency of what you want. It will take place. But don't worry if all that doesn't make sense right now, again, because it doesn't necessarily need to make 100% sense in order to work. After all, you've been using the law of attraction your whole life up to this point. But I have no idea, and it's been working just fine for you, whether you're happy with your life or not. So, as you go through the steps that we're going to talk about, things will get easier and easier to understand. So again, we'll go through the 4 basic steps of manifesting with the law of attraction. Let's go. Step 1, ask. In this step, you are simply placing your order to the universe. Write down what it is that you truly want. This could be money, this could be a house, this could be a car, this could be a relationship, this could be anything. Write down exactly what you want and in the time frame that you want it. That's the thing, a lot of people don't know, the universe loves when you are super specific. The more specific you are, the faster you will attract your wants. So, if it's money, write down the exact amount of money that you want and when you will attain it. For example, you could write down, I want $10,000 of unexpected income in the next 30 days. Easy as that. The step of asking should only be performed one time. That's another key. You only need to ask once. If you start asking over and over and over again, you aren't trusting the universe and its powers. Be specific and ask only once. Once you ask, the universe has heard you, so congratulations. Because your order has now been placed to the universe. If you wrote down what you wanted, if you said it aloud, if you've asked, your order has been placed. Easy, right? Now here is where the next step, the fun, comes into play. Step 2 is to visualize. The step of visualizing can be done at any time, but it's much more powerful when it's done during nice, calm, and quiet times, preferably first thing in the morning or right before you go to bed at night, or both. Visualizing is exactly how it sounds, but it's much more than just closing your eyes and seeing the desires you want coming towards you. You want to close your eyes and see yourself with your desires as if it's happening right now. Feel all the feelings associated with having the thing that you want and think about all the limitless amount of things you'll be able to do with it. Picture that dream lifestyle, picture that dream bank account balance with a lot of zeros behind it. Right. The more emotion you invoke, the more powerful energy and vibration you send out to the universe. And remember, like we talked about, energy attracts like energy. So when you send out those positive vibrations of having the life you want and feeling abundant, you will attract the real thing. Now, an important thing to remember in this process is you don't have to worry about the how. You got the money or how you got whatever it is you truly want. Okay, that is for the universe to figure out. The universe will figure out the how, and it will find the best and quickest way to get it to you. In your visualization, just focus on the fact that you have your desire already, and it feels oh so good. As I said, visualization is best if it's performed every morning that you can, and again, this should be a daily routine. Every morning when you wake up, start with that visualization technique, and you'll be radiating with manifesting energy the rest of your day. Step 3 in this process is to make sure you've already smashed the like button on this video. This is absolutely crucial, and without it, everything we talked about will not work. Okay, maybe that's not true. Maybe that's not even step 3, but it would mean a lot to me if you could like this video real quick. Step 3, believe. When you get down to it, after you have asked for your desires and have visualized it, the thing you want is already yours. That's right, it's yours already. It's just a matter of when you will receive it in your experience, and that is up to the universe. That is up to the universe and how well you have aligned with the energies of already having the things you desire most. This is where things can get a little bit tricky. Everyone is pretty good at asking. Everyone's pretty good at visualizing. But it's the believing part that really confuses many, especially when we have our ego trying to ruin everything. Remember what we talked about, energy attracting like energy. So the feelings and emotions we put out into the universe will attract back to us. Well, that's exactly what that step is all about. You have to believe that you have received your desires already. You have to go about your life and make decisions and take actions as if you have the thing you already want. When you do this, you'll be sending out these energies into the world and attracting the real thing right back to you. Now, for those of you who read the Bible or are familiar with the Bible, this is a passage from Mark. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Again, that's Mark 11 verse 24, and this Bible passage sums up exactly what we are doing. We're asking for something and then believing we already have it. This step gets tricky because we have our ego, you know, that voice inside our head always talking to us. No matter how many times we say or think that we have the thing we want, right, our ego is going to fight us and tell us that's not the case. Where is it? So, the key here is to be consistent but have fun with it at the same time. The more you visualize and the more you pretend you have the stuff you desire, the more your ego will simmer down and start to believe you as well. Have you ever heard of the term, fake it till you make it? That's exactly what we have to do here. The main idea is to stop worrying about the stuff that you want. If you're asking for $1 million, it's not like you have to act like $1 million. You just need to act like the money is not an issue. There you go. Thank you, sir. There you go. A good exercise is when you see something that has a hefty price tag on it, instead of saying like, oh man, that's too expensive, say something like, I can easily afford that. What? Again, at first, that will seem a little weird. I get it. But trust me, after a few days of doing that, you're going to start to feel a big shift in your thoughts and feelings about money. Step number 4, the final and most difficult step of them all, you must detach yourself from the outcome. You must let go. You must not care if you get the thing you want or not. You must not care if all the practice you put into this works or not. You have to just let go of it all. This, again, is where a lot of people get turned off to the whole idea of manifestation entirely, mostly because they cannot grasp or understand this part. For me, this was by far the most difficult when I was learning about the law of attraction. I went months and months and months, probably even up to years, performing steps 1 through 3 perfectly, but I couldn't manifest anything big. And then when I kind of started learning about this idea of letting go, I didn't understand it at all. I needed this money so bad. Like, I had so much debt. I had so many late bills. I didn't have a car to use. I was obsessed with getting money. So how could I possibly not care if I get it or not? I need it. And that was my problem. If you clench your fists like you're holding onto something so tight and then someone comes up to you and is trying to give you something, you're not able to receive it because your hand is closed. You must let go of clenching your fist and open up your hand to receive what you want. So here's the thing that really brought this kind of into perspective for me to really understand, and that's that we all have wants, we all have desires, and we can all do our best to try to manifest them. But at the end of the day, the universe makes the final decision. The universe is the one that decides if we get the money or the house or the car or the physical change, whatever it is, the things that we want. If you are so latched onto an outcome and obsessed with it, you are putting out to the universe an anxious, worried, and stressed energy. And obviously, that's the type of energy you are going to receive back. So instead, do all the steps we talked about, and then take a deep breath and just let go and allow. Let go and allow. You can even say something like this. I use this little affirmation all the time. After you've done everything, take a deep breath and say, Universe, I've done everything I can do. You got my back. You are the greater power. Whatever is supposed to happen will happen, and I thank you. Once you say this and detach yourself from any of the results, you open yourself up to receiving so much more than what you're asking. You are putting your full trust into the universe to create incredible things for you, far bigger than anything you can imagine. This will definitely take a little bit of practice, especially if you are extremely desperate for your desires to happen right now. But I can promise you, the sooner you can master this, the sooner you can let go, the sooner you'll open the floodgates for some incredible things to begin pouring into your life. Now, as I talked about, one thing that will help in mastering this step of letting go is to calm your thoughts. And you can even do this through practicing breathing techniques like meditation. The emotion of happiness matches up to every single thing that we want. If we are feeling happy, if we're vibrating that incredible, amazing, highly magnetic, like attraction mode, we will literally get anything that we want. I hope you got an idea about law of attraction and manifestation. If you stayed till the last, I appreciate a lot. Before going, please subscribe our channel so you will get more videos which will help you to achieve your dreams. Bye, see you in the next video.